Hi, I'm Levi.
I'm Sierra.
And we're Fancy Twig Farm. Today we're going to show you how we process our Yellowbud hickory nut oil. So this is a Yellowbud hickory tree. You can see the nuts on it here. We've got pinnately compound leaves with usually 7 to 9 leaflets, sometimes 11. The best way to identify the tree, especially in all seasons, is the yellow bud. And this tree actually has an unusually small bud. Most of the times the buds are a little bit larger and pointier. But the sulfur yellow color is really the dead giveaway. So I wait till the nuts fall. That can be anywhere from late September to November, occasionally as late as December or January, but definitely October and early November are my busiest harvest months. So this is a husker for Yellowbud hickory nuts. It's got an outer drum and an inner drum and chicken plucker fingers that are going to whack the nuts against some screws in the bottom. So that's going to take the green husk and break it off the nut. So we'll get it going here. So this is the newer husking machine, machine I ordered from Turkey. It uses water to drip down over the nuts and abrasive surfaces on the outside of this drum to rub the nuts against. So I'm hoping this is going to help us husk a lot faster. Most of them are good nuts. I think about having, usually over 95% are good. So we put the nuts in the bin to dry with air blowing through them. Hickory nuts, at least Yellowbud hickory nuts, aren't that hard to dry, but they do need airflow. If you don't have a bin with forced air, you can just put them on racks, 1 layer deep, with a fan or a dehumidifier in the room. And these nuts will be drying for, I think a week in here would be enough. 2 weeks would certainly be enough. Okay, so see the kernel there? Just gonna squeeze it. You actually see the oil right there between my fingers. This is the newer roller mill that we use to crush nuts. So this is a machine my dad and I built, and we're also offering for sale for other nut producers. That crushes the nuts a lot faster than the Dave belt. So this is a Kernkraft 20 or KK20 oil press. It's made in Germany, so it's a small size expeller screw press. It can process about 0.6 gallons of oil in an hour. So we'll put the cracked nuts in, load the hopper up, and there's an agitator that makes sure that they're feeding down in the press head properly. Then a heavy screw pushes the nuts through the press head where it builds up pressure. And that pressure pushes the oil out the small holes in the barrel sieve. And then all the solid parts of the nuts come out the end in a very compressed, we call it press cake. After the oil is pressed, there are some impurities in it, and there are a couple of ways that you can deal with that. I like to use a centrifuge that will remove those heavier particles. You can also just fill up a container and wait for a couple months, and the particles will settle in the bottom. Then you can just pour off the oil on top and bottle that.